Hello everybody, this is Mateo. I'm meeting you back at the 20th floor of the Lifespring Grotto for our second of two bosses here. Oh god! Oh god. Here is Omega. You see the video length? The video length is pretty much the entire battle. Not even kidding. For the most part. Oh my god, look at how much damage he does, and look how little damage the thief does, or the ninja, oh my god! This is so crazy, it is quite possibly the most difficult boss battle in the game. Just, it is so bad. Okay, honesty moment. I got a game over twice before I beat this guy, actually. So, yeah, that was a critical hit, and it did 97. Look at that. So most of the time you're going to be, well, first off you're going to need to buff up and stuff. Then you could actually do some real damage to him. And then maybe spells will work. I think he's weak to lightning. So go ahead, try that. Also, you're going to want to actually use like items in battle and stuff. I know, crazy, huh? But just, oh my god. This guy. I mean, oh man, High Potion didn't do all that much. So more than likely you're going to be using your X potions and mega elixirs and elixirs and stuff like that on this guy rather than the final boss, because he really is harder than the final boss of the game, and he's the hardest boss in the game in my opinion. So yeah, like I said, this boss battle took me like 15 minutes, and I'm not showing my failed attempts either. This is all just one straight battle. So just make sure that you're healed. There is definitely a luck factor involved with this. I mean, I don't see how else you could possibly do it. But now we have Invisira, so maybe some of his attacks will miss, I don't know. But he has two attacks, really. He has the single targeting attack and the multi-targeting attack. He has yet to do the multi-targeting attack, I'm pretty sure. But that'll do around 400, 500 to all your party members. And then he has the single targeting attack, which will do like 700 something to one of your party members. So here's the multi-targeting attack. Okay, that wasn't that bad, but that's because I have Protera up. I'm pretty sure it's physical. And man, the knight is taking a beating. So you want to be really careful with your healing. This is one boss battle where Hilaga would be amazing. And just have the White Wizard spam that. Even if you aren't injured, you'll get injured very soon, very quickly. So just spam Hilaga if you have it. Well, use the first couple turns to like Protera and Invisira, and then use Hilaga constantly. But since I don't have that, I'm going to need to kind of be very, very, very careful. And I think Thundaga might actually be more powerful than Flare in this. I mean, it's doing 600, which is more than the Knight's doing. So, there you go. Ninja's not going to do a whole lot, so I'm going to have him be a pseudo-healer in the form of items. And the Red Wizard will help out here or there. But once you get Protera up, he won't do as much damage, but he's still pretty tough. And just, once you beat this guy, you can beat pretty much anything in the game, because he is honestly the hardest boss in the game. I don't know about the PSP version because they have one more extra boss and I have yet to get that far. So I don't know about that one, but I think Omega still might be worse. I don't know, just a thought. So, this is basically how the battle's going to go for a while. Knight's doing around 300, Ninja only doing like 100, and then the two mages doing like 600 or 700-ish, and the Red Wizard healing and or casting Thundaga to do around 400, 500-ish. So yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say about this. I've got all my complaints out of the way. And again, Wave Cannon, kinda bad. It's even worse if you don't have Protera up. So you wanna make sure you get that. But other than that, I mean, this is pretty much how this battle is going to go for a while. So, to keep you interested, I'm going to talk about other things. Where do I start? Well, a couple weeks ago I beat Banjo-Kazooie. I think I mentioned that earlier. And I'm about to beat Banjo-Tooie as well, so that's awesome. I've also started playing Mario Party a bit. And that's pretty much it in terms of Nintendo 64 games, and I've really only been playing the Nintendo 64 recently. So there's that. Anything else? I've been kinda busy with homework. It's kind of eased down a bit since it was before. But I still got a thing here or there that I gotta do, but it's not keeping me from being able to recording my Let's Plays. This project overall I think is going pretty well. So is Metroid Zero Mission. I actually am kind of proud of the last part, which I think was like part 7. It was called Teabagging Zombies. I was just kind of like really energetic in that part, and for whatever reason I just decided to teabag a space pirate, and then they became zombies. And so was Samus, and it was fun. See, it's just like that kind of stuff that I wish I could do more of, that I have a lot of fun doing, like all of Portal pretty much, where I was just like kinda off the wall, especially for me. Like, normally I like to think that I'm rather a calm commentator, but when it came to like Portal, I was just like, I had like a couple memes going, and now I have that kind of thing going again for Metroid Zero Mission in the terms of the space pirate zombies. So yeah, it's pretty neat. I'm enjoying it now. Oh my god, the knight's almost dead. Luckily, we just set up a Mega Elixir. Do not try to space out uses of them until you're like really hurting, but still at the same time don't be near death, because he will kill you if you're near death. So don't even give him that chance. Once you're around 400 HP, go use a Mega Elixir. Anyways, back to off-topic stuff. So this project is nearing an end. I mean, after Omega right here, we only have one more bonus dungeon to go, which is the crap, what's it called? It's the wind one. Lightspring Grotto... Whisperwind Cove, there we go. Yeah, the Whisperwind Cove, we have that to go. And then we have the final boss, and that's pretty much it. And I'm not exactly sure what game I'm going to do after this one. I mean, normally by around like the 3/4 mark, which I'd say that we're past that by now. But the 3/4 mark of the last Let's Play, I normally would know what I'm going to do next. But that's not the case here. I have a couple ideas, but I'm not still really undecisive about it. Should I? Yeah, you know what the heck. If you're still watching this, then I commend you, and now you're going to get rewarded by me in the way that I can. Okay, so, I have 3 ideas right now, and... Okay, so 3 ideas, 3 games that I could possibly do. The first one is Earthbound, which is the sequel to Mother. It's an SNES RPG, look it up if you don't know it. Really different from other RPGs. Oh my god, the ninja is dead. I think I just let him be dead, to be honest. I mean, just kind of go from here and deal as much damage as you can. But anyways, Earthbound is the first option. It's another RPG. Really, the only thing that's stopping me from doing it is the fact that it is an RPG, and I don't like to do too many RPGs in a row, like, just to accommodate more people, because not everybody likes RPGs. Just like, people like only RPGs. So I kind of try to play both, and switch between an RPG and like a platformer or something. But I don't know, maybe I'll do Earthbound, but that's that whole RPG thing is kind of stopping me. And then I also thought of Mario & Luigi Partners in Time, which is the sequel to Superstar Saga, which it's a Nintendo DS game featuring Mario and Luigi in their baby forms. It's pretty interesting. And look it up if you don't know, and that's going to be the same for all these games. Like, I'm not going to explain every single one. But the thing that's stopping me from doing that one is, again, it's an RPG, however it does have, like, platforming elements to it. And especially when I'm editing out all the battles of stuff that we've already fought, it's mostly just a platforming game with an RPG battle here or there. And bosses, of course. So, I mean, that's possible. The only thing that's stopping me is the fact that it's Nintendo DS, so I'm not entirely sure how that emulation will go. Because, I mean, other than emulating the game and, like, screen capturing or something using a built-in recorder or whatever, I really don't have any way to record the game, because I have the game, just that I can't plug it into anything. I mean, it's not like there's a Nintendo DS player on the Wii or something like there was for the Game Boy Advance on the GameCube. So I can't really do that, and I don't want to use a webcam or something like that, because honestly that'll look like crap, and I don't want to have something looking that crappy on my channel. Like, I will only accept so much crap. So that's really the only thing stopping me from that. And then the third one is Banjo-Kazooie, which is an N64 platformer, kind of like Super Mario 64, but kind of not, obviously. If you don't know it, look it up for the third time. But the only thing that's really stopping me from doing that is the whole notes thing, which, in a nutshell, there are 100 notes in a world, kind of like the 100 coins in Super Mario 64, but there are exactly 100, and you need to collect all of them in order to get 100%, and I'm going to go for 100% if I Let's Play that game. The thing is, if you die, you have to collect all the notes again. It says you have 0 notes yet again, or that's the basic idea behind it. So if, say, like, because of school, I have a ton of homework and I only have time to record for 15 to 20 minutes, all of a sudden I die and I need to go recollect all those notes. All of a sudden I have less time to do homework and I'm not going to be able to finish homework. So I think I'm just going to wait until until spring break to do Banjo-Kazooie. It's not necessarily a long game. It's just the option of me dying and losing all of my stuff and needing to recollect it all and take more time than I need is kind of high. So I'm going to need to wait. I mean, I might do it, but that's kind of like third place. Honestly, I'd say that the first place is Mario & Luigi Partners in Time, if I can figure out how to properly record DS games. Oh, speaking of that, there's also the whole thing of, like, editing it to, like, show the screen, and I don't know. Oh god, I'm moving my hands as though you can see me, like, point stuff out, but basically there is, like, imagine the DS, the 2 screens, and you might have seen a DS Let's Play before where they have, like, the 2 screens in the middle, and then they have, like, 2 more screens width of black bars. And then the screens will be, like, right on top of each other, whereas on the DS they're kind of, like, an inch apart. And on the DS they compensate for that missing inch of it's just, like, invisible. And the lines will match up if you were to trace the line across the 2 screens. However, if you have them right up together, it'll look like a line is slightly shifted to the right or something like that. I hope I'm making sense. Just go look up somebody else's, like, DS Let's Play, you might see what I'm talking about. So I really don't want that to happen. I need to find a way to, like, put an inch of space or something in between the 2 screens, and hope that it works out. As well as, I might do a way that H.C. Bailey did his Radiant Historia Let's Play, from what I remember, because I refused to watch that one because I didn't want to spoil the game for me just in case I ever pick it up. But from what I saw from his tech demo, he had, like, 1 large screen to the left, and then the 2 screens to the right, and they were, like, top screen, bottom screen, an inch apart, so you could see, like, the full screen, whereas on the large screen on the left, you could see the more important thing, which is your character moving around and stuff. And, I mean, it's not like the Partners in Time does switch screens sometimes, however, most of the time it's on the bottom screen, I'm pretty sure. And finally we beat Omega! So there's my problem, those are the next couple projects, possibilities, whatever. We got the Murasame, but apparently the Masamune is better, and I still want the Judgment Staff, thank you very much. But finally we are done with Omega. See? 14-minute long battle. Dear God. That's it for this place. In the next part we will go to Whisperwind Cove.